to Tangling Along With Me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern that we're gonna work with. So let's open up the book and find a place for this pattern, and if you are on a piece of paper, that's perfect as well. I'm gonna pop this one in here, so I think I am gonna turn my book a tiny bit around so it's easier to get into this corner here. This is a grid tangle, and I know a few of you will love this one, so let's get into it. I think I'm gonna use this line here as my first grid line. Let's make sure it's working here. Oh, and I'm using my Jelly Roll 08, the Sakura in white. So first of all, we are going to make a grid with double lined grid lines. And I'm gonna make these a tiny bit bigger because I have a tendency to make my things a bit too small when I am tangling, and I don't really want that, so I am trying to get this one a bit bigger. There we go. Turning my book a tiny bit around and making my next grid lines here. And again, double lined. I'm just going all over the lines. Normally we stop when we hit a line. Oh, and I actually should have done that. I see that on the step out now. Oh well. I think it's still gonna be really nice. So if you did stop when you hit a line, that's perfect. If you didn't, it's also really okay. I think I'm gonna start like this. So here I have my grid line. So in the first of these squares, I am making a half circle one way. In the next one, I am making my half circle mirrored, and so on. Then I'm skipping this one and doing the same in this line here. Mirror, and so on. Skipping one more, making the same, depending on how many you have of these. In this next one, I'm gonna make the arch go the opposite way, so it's gonna go up. And in the next one, it is gonna go down. Up, down, and so on. Skipping that one and doing the same in the next. So that is the hard part, actually, I think. So now I'm going up here and I'm finding the big space, and from that I am making a line from this corner to this corner. So I'm going with the line until I hit my, let this please roll. And until I hit that line, then I am going to stop. Finding this one and going from the corner to the corner with the line, and so on. And I'm gonna do the same, not in this row, but in this next row here. A line from corner to corner, just going behind right there. I don't see anything in there. Then I'm gonna find these places, and I'm gonna do the same here, just the opposite way. So from this corner to this corner, here to there, and the same down there. There we go. And now we can do a lot of interesting things here. We can go in with some lines, kind of following the shape here. And I'm doing that in the side where we don't have the line. And then kind of moving them up here. And then over here, kind of auraing that outer line here. And then down here, 1, 2, 3. And I can do the same down here. Like that. And then we can color in the rest if we want to. Let me find my lid for this one. There is a lot of possibility. We could make lines the other way around. But I'm gonna take again my colors here. I have the yellow, the light green and the green here. So I'm gonna start with my yellow down here. In this little corner here. So I'm looking at this shape here. And it's coming up down there. So I'm gonna go to my green, coloring the rest in here. And a tiny bit of the top. So this part down here. And a tiny bit of the top here. And then I'm gonna go to my dark green and color in the rest of the shape. Going to my white and coloring everything over with my white. If you know what a blender is, then this white is actually working exactly like a blender. It's kind of magic. Especially on the black paper you really see the difference, because when you have done the white it is like all the colors are getting even brighter looking, and we really want that. And I know I'm only using the white one time, but some people use it twice, so doing this 2 times before they actually get to the result. But I like to do it just 1 time. And the last little piece up here. There we go, and then I actually see my charcoal borderline here, and I don't like to see that one. So I'm just gonna get rid of that really quick. There we go. Back to my color pencil. First the light one. Then the light green. and the dark green. And I am taking my time with this so that it ends up looking like I want it to. And sometimes we really have to go over the colors a few times before they get really vibrant as you really want them. So I'm gonna go back in with my yellow here. And doing it a little at the time also makes the transition between two colors more interesting or more light. I don't know the right word for it. It's getting more connected between the two colors if you take it slow and easy. And the dark. There we go. I'm happy about that one. Let's do some shading on this one. I forgot that on the other one the other day, but I'm actually thinking I like it the way that ended out. So let's just do some, I am gonna go in and color these pieces here all white or light white, using my Tortillion to soften out the charcoal here. And just color in this little room right here. I like that. And I'm only gonna do it right there. I'm thinking of maybe making a line. It's a bit hard when you have the colors in there, but I'm thinking of making at least a line here. And then using my Tortillion to soften it out there. And here. And again, you can do these shadings just like you want to, and there's a lot of possibilities for shading in this pattern here, but I think I am going to end right there. I think it turned out really nice. So that was this pattern right here. I had a lot of fun with that one. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. So thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.